In this video, I'm going to tell you how you can create your amazing Google Ads search campaign. So let's get started. This is the regular dashboard of your Google Ads account. You can see over here, we can see this is the bill. This is just a new account. You can see over here. Now over here, you can see select the new campaign over here, or you can move over here and go to the campaigns and select from there. So either way is fine. To create a new campaign, just simply select the new campaign over here. Now you may be asked different campaign objectives. Now you have to choose your campaign objective. However, in order to create a search campaign, you can select the sales, the leads, the website traffic, or create a campaign without guidance to get to create your search campaign. With search campaign, you can your ad will only be shown when someone search a particular query on Google search. So if you only want to target Google search visitor, it's a very good idea to create your search campaigns. In my opinion, the Google search campaign is one of the most targeted and most sales oriented campaign, because your ads will be shown as per the keyword intent. When someone is searching a particular query related to your product or website, only then your ad will be shown, if you are able to create a highly optimized campaign, which I will try to show in this video as well. So let's say we are going with a sales lead as our objective, and over here you can see the different campaign types, and we are going to select the search over here. And after this, once you select the search, now you will be asked where you like to reach, what's your goal. Website visits, do you want more website visits, do you want more phone calls, or do you want more store visits? So you can select any as per your convenience. But in case if you have a website where user buys your product or fills a form, you can select the website visits. If you want more phone calls, you can select the phone visits. If you want more people physically visiting, you can select the store visits. So for store visits, I do not recommend you to run a search campaign. So we are going to website visits. So let's be going with our one of this website, just writing it over here for an example. Once you write your website, simply select the continue over here, and then choose your sales conversions goals. So let's get those goals loaded over here. So the goals are being loaded over here. You can see that by default they select you what are your conversion goals. Do you want more purchase? Show your ads to people who are most likely to buy your product from your website. You can select this one. Or if in case if you have a subscription service where you charge monthly, you can select the purchase subscription to buy. Or in case if you have a monthly plan, you can select the purchase subscription. Or if your goal is to see people who are doing add to cart to your website, you can select this as your goal. Or in case if you want to see people who want to begin the checkout on your website, you can select this goal. So you can select any goal for your sales search campaign. Let's say we're going with purchase over here. So we can select the purchase, and we can set up the conversion tracking as I told in my other videos on how you can set up. So we go with this one for now. After this, you're going to write our campaign name over here. And for turning on enhanced conversions are, when Google thinks that based on the data, when customers are much more likely to purchase, then if you want to turn on, you can select this one by selecting this, and after this simply select the agree and continue. Once you select the agree and continue, you can see over here that now it's going to be selected in bidding, campaign settings, keyword and asset generation, keywords and ads, budget and reviews. So these are 6 steps to get your campaign started. Now over here, now selecting your bidding strategy. In my other videos, I have told you regarding the bidding strategies. However, in my opinion, you can go with the click strategy for now, but once you get some conversions, you can move on to your maximize conversion strategy, or you can move on to the impression share. So you can use any as per your convenience, but in my opinion, just go with the maximize clicks for new campaigns, and then later on change around. We can select the maximum cost per limit to be right now at 3.03. However, it's a highly good idea to do your comparative research before selecting your maximum CPC bid limit, plus doing a calculation of how much you can afford per year for each click To get a generous idea, you can take an assumption that after 100 clicks, people may convert at 2 to 5%. So based on this calculation, do a rough method and see what's your favorite CPC amount. After this, you can select your customer acquisition, adjust your bidding to help you gain your new customers. By default, your campaigns bid equally for new and existing customers. However, you can configure your customer acquisition settings to optimize for acquiring new customers. So if you have a product which old customers buy as well, you have to uncheck it. However, if your product is a one-time buy, so it's a good idea to click on the customer acquisition to gain new customers. So after this, select the next over here, and then you will be asked for the networks. Over here you can see Google Search Partners Network. Over here, these are the Google Search partners who use the Google Search on their functions. In my opinion, I do not recommend enabling it. However, for some clients, I have seen very good results, but the number of the clients are very few, so which is why I recommend you to uncheck. For this Google Display Network, also Google says it's recommended, but it's always a good idea to create a separate Google Search campaign and Google Display Network campaign. This way, you will be able to analyze which network is performing well. Also, the conversion rate of Display Network is slower, lighter, and also the CTR click-through rate is also lighter. So this can affect your quality score for your search campaign. So this is another reason, which is why I recommend you to uncheck this. After this, selecting or moving to your locations. So now you can select your location. You can select multiple locations. You can write over here. For instance, if you are targeting US, I can select cities wise. I can write my cities over here. I can include a city, I can exclude a city, I can select a nearby as well and see around the nearby cities as well, and I can include this one as well. Also, if I want to do, I can do the advanced search, and I can do the radius targeting on the locations as well, and I can select over here as well, or I can write my location over here. And for instance, if I wanted to cover for instance Kansas, I'm going to write over here. So this can include up to 20 miles over here as well. You can see over here I can decide on my mileage as well from over here, and then I'm going to save over here. After this, you can select there are two options over here: presence or interest. People in regularly in or who have shown interest in your included location. I do not recommend this option. Rather, I recommend the option of presence people in or regularly in your included location. What happens with presence or interest in people in other locations, or those who have been in your location but right now they are not in your location, your ad will still be shown. So which is why I do not recommend you for this option. I recommend you the people who are actually physically in your location only, then your ad will be shown. So it's a very good idea for those who are creating search campaign to select the presence to get the maximum out of your campaigns. After this, select your language of your audience. So by default it's English, but you can select many languages based on the data over here. After this, selecting to your audience segments. So you can select our audience. You can select over here and write different professions and see around. You can see right now, because we are targeting the marketing service, so we can select this one as well. We can also select businessmen as well, CRM solution provider as well. Again, this is all optional. After you select your audience segments, you have a targeting setting for this campaign available. On targeting, narrow the reach of your campaign to the selected segments with the option to adjust the bids. Don't narrow the reach of your campaign with the option to adjust the bids. I recommend you the observation for the start of the campaign, because at the start you are trying to get the most of the data of what kind of people are converting well. After you are done, but you can do the targeting as well if you know what your audience is. So after this, broad match is on, because if you have to off, because if you have to turn it on, we have to move to conversion value based strategy. In either way, I do not recommend broad match keyword. I recommend phrase match and exact match keywords. After this, select the more settings over here, and you can see over here that if you are running multiple ads, you can select the optimize to best performing ad, or in case if you want to run a specific ad, you can select that from over here from the ad rotation. After this, you can select your start and end dates of your campaign over here, and then you can select your ad schedule, which time of the day you want to show your ad. You can select over here. You can select on the all days, Monday to Friday, a different schedule, and a Saturday to Sunday, a different schedule. You can set over here as well. So I'm just going to close it. However, I'm just telling you. After this, move on to the next over here, and now their keyword and asset integration has automatically figured the data. If I'm going to simply generate, they are going to pinpoint some keywords for me as well. Apart from this, they are also going to create a basic ad for me as well. But again, I can optimize and I can finalize. So if I'm going to put this mark, the keywords are going to be automatically turned into the phrase match, which I recommend. If I add the brackets before this, it's going to be exact match keyword. So I'm going to have these two as my keywords. But try to understand the psyche. The Google Ads agency mindset is different and the Google Ads management mindset is somewhat different. However, both are looking for someone to manage their Google Ads. So it's a good idea to create a different ad for Google Ads agency word and a different ad for Google Ads management word, with both of the keywords being added in the headline to get the most attention of your audience. So right now the keywords are being added over here. This is the sample ad over here. If I want to have a specific headline being shown on the number 1 slot, I can pin my only on position 1. However, if I only want to pin this headline right now, I want to see what is working well, so which is where I'm going to fluctuate. This is by default. They have created my own descriptions, but it's always a good idea to work on your descriptions. Right now I'm not doing it because if you have a time, work on it and create your own description and look for this data as well. After this, you can add your business logos over here. The side links, they have automatically, they have taken from the website, but you can always edit and you can always add or remove or create from over here. After this, having a call out over here, you can have a call out for over here for your business with your number. You can have your call out text over here, that call today with a special deal. It's always a good idea to create different assets, including sales and other promo assets, to make the most out of it, like promotions, prices. With these assets, your ad is going to get the most attention and authenticity. I'm going to show you through a keyword preview tool on how different ad assets is going to optimize your ad. Now this is a just ad preview tool, and this is a basic ad over here. You can see the over here, this is a basic ad and this is another basic ad over here. Now if I add different ad assets over here, you can see that how attractive this ad has become and how much authenticity this ad has generated with these assets. So you can see over here. So it is always a good idea to add different ad assets in your ad types to get the most out of your campaigns. After you are done with this, simply select the done and simply select the next and move on to your budget. So selecting a different budget, this may need to be fluctuate, so we are going with this one, but we can always fluctuate. So for revision, they are saying it around your settings. The bidding strategy is maximize clicks. It's being recommended to change around when you get some clicks. This is my average estimation over here, and I'm going to simply select the publish campaign over here. And because it's a test account right now, so let's get to see what they say. It's loading over here. So it's finally being loaded over here. So your ads will go live after a review. All ads are checked to ensure they are safe and appropriate for everyone. This editorial and policy review should take 1 to business days. So there is always there is a Google tag found on my website. I can confirm it and I can link it for tracking as well by selecting the confirm over here. So you can see over here I'm selecting the page load, and then I'm simply going to copy this and paste it between the head to head tag of the page to track. So I'm only going to paste it on the thank you page where my visitor will be landed after successful conversion, and I will now move on to the continue to your account. So the Google tag is successfully installed plus a campaign is created. I hope you like this video. just to let you know that if you are going to create a Google Ads campaign, and in case if you need a service like me and my team is available, you can hire us for a professional Google Ads campaign setup. However, if you hire us, make sure that we are going to take some time, because we are going to do a comparator analysis, plus we are going to install anti-fraud click, plus conversion tracker, plus doing a detailed research over your competitors to ensure that you are going to rank number one with the lowest cost and maximum results. So I hope you like this search campaign video, and in case for 2025 and beyond. So in case if you need my services, me and my company, just to let you know that I am an owner of a Google Party company, and I've been doing Google Ads for more than 17 years right now. So you can hire us through the link in the description. So once again, thank you for watching. I look forward to working with you. We also provide, just to let you know, solutions for Google Business Profile, Google Ad Suspension, Google Ad Disapproval, Google Merchant Center, also website designing services, including on Shopify and website development. So for either of the services, you can hire us through the link in the description. Thank you for watching. Take care and bye-bye.